As the saying goes, mystery never fails to lure people. From early explorers to modern scientists, its icy plains continue to enthrall and captivate us with their wonders. As the world's last great mystery, it's like a grumpy old man with a huge beard. It's shrouded in mystery and keeps its secrets locked tight, even from the most persistent of adventurers. Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel, The Hidden Agenda. In today's video, we invite you to explore the hidden facts about Antarctica. It did its best by spellbinding us for centuries. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get more interesting videos about these exciting mysteries. Antarctica comes with an introduction of a massive frozen mystery. It holds 70% of the world's fresh water and 90% of its ice. Besides, barren landscapes and freezing temperatures made it hostile for humans to reside. Moreover, intriguing myths like the Nazi base, UFO, or the lost city of Atlantis have long been linked to Antarctica. Its remote and harsh conditions hindered scientific study, leaving it shrouded in mysteries. In turn, we got fueling conspiracy theories about hidden secrets. Let's get into them. Blood falls. This first one is surely weird. Amidst Antarctica's pristine blanket of white, there's a freaky red surprise: blood falls. This gruesome name perfectly fits the crimson liquid that gushes out of the Taylor Glacier. Geologist Griffith Taylor discovered it nearly 100 years ago. So, what's behind this shocking phenomenon? Well, for a long time, even the brightest minds were puzzled. Taylor himself thought it was red algae, but our modern-day technology got the real scoop. It's an iron-rich, salty liquid that's been brewing beneath the glacier. Another question arises about how this blood reaches the surface without getting frozen. The answer comes with a simple science. With its high salt content, the freezing point is much lower than regular water. But even if the explanation isn't as intriguing as some may expect, there's no denying that blood falls is one unique and spooky spectacle. It'd fit right in with any classic horror movie. To witness this sight, you have to head toward the Ross Sea. Remember, only a helicopter and a cruise ship can bring you there. Deep Lake. Next, let's head towards a deep lake. This inland lake in East Antarctica fascinated scientists for years. It's not just any ordinary lake, it's a deep one, sitting a whopping 55 meters below sea level. Its salinity increases with depth. The water is extremely salty here, like the Dead Sea, and does not freeze even at -20 degrees centigrade. The lake has one of the world's least productive yet most amazing ecosystems, making it almost inhospitable. Scientists have found 4 types of microbes in the salty waterways, but sadly for other creatures, these fluids are a major hazard. Imagine drinking a salty margarita, and you'll get the idea. A giant hole. In 2017, a giant hole appeared in Antarctica, big enough for Ireland to hide. It's a common polynya, but the biggest since the 70s and the first in 40 years. The penguins were shocked and thrilled to have a new hide-and-seek spot. This place is located in the Weddell Sea in the Southern Ocean. Do you know what's going on in there? There is warm water that's being carried to the surface by ocean currents, and when it gets there, it melts the ice. But then, the water gets cool when it meets the cooler surface water and sinks. And then, the cycle starts all over again because the water gets heated up and pushed back to the surface. It's like a repeating cycle of warming and cooling. Furthermore, no one knows how this hole was created and what's in it. What are your thoughts on this? Dead bodies. Antarctica possesses one of the harshest conditions on Earth. Any comparison would fall short of defining the situation. It explains why so many explorers in the 19th and 20th centuries didn't make it out alive. They were surely the most brave-hearted. Sadly, not all their bodies have been found. It's said that hundreds of frozen corpses are buried in the ice. Beside this, the negative side of Antarctica circulates several murder stories. Let us tell you one. The story is about a Russian scientist in 1959. He allegedly murdered a colleague after losing a chess match. Then he hid the victim's body in Antarctic ice. Well, did it scare you? Don't worry, modern technology made it much easier to explore. Weird creatures. This barren island is also home to a myriad of unique wildlife. Contrary to the beliefs of scientists, countless unusual species are living in this harsh environment. The list is filled with tiny microbes to massive crustaceans. If that doesn't satisfy your curiosity, you can find colossal squid, leggy, dinner plate-sized spiders, and giant worms with golden bristles and jaw full of sharp teeth. Antarctica just got fishier with the discovery of a new species. They found see-through fish in its waters in 2014. These bizarre beings have huge eyes and transparent skin. It perfectly reveals their internal organs. What would happen if these fishes lived in the room's aquarium? Let's just stop this thought. These fish cannot survive in warmer waters because they have antifreeze glycoproteins. Well, strange things got strange traits, don't they? Singing ice. Ever thought ice can sing? Well, let us show you these strange phenomena. The Ross Ice Shelf is Antarctica's biggest ice shelf. It spans an area of more than 500,000 square kilometers, roughly the size of France. Besides, this ice shelf has a record of being several hundred meters thick. Recent research has found that the Ross Ice Shelf makes an eerie symphony. That happens when the winds blow across the snow dune landscape. Sounds weird, right? I'm sure your curious mind definitely wants to hear the song, but it's not something that you can hear with your ears. Then how did it get discovered? It was an accidental discovery amidst another research project. You can only hear it with special sensors. These sensors are called seismic sensors. These are specialized in picking up vibrations in the ice shelf that is too low for us to hear. That's not all. The melody changes with the shift of environment. Although sounds unrealistic, we don't have any choice, right? But we would wait for these new songs, won't we? Mount Erebus. Did you know that freezing Antarctica has several active volcanoes there? Mount Erebus is one of the 4 volcanoes on Ross Island, and it's the only one still in action. Mount Erebus is recognized to be a spectacular natural wonder. Its liquid magma and ancient lava lakes have been boiling for almost 1.3 million years. Besides, it is 3,800 meters high. This makes exploring Mount Erebus a tough challenge. The remote location and harsh weather make it nearly impossible for scientists to visit. But in 2013, a fearless team of scientists made the climb. They overcame snow, rocks, and glaciers to reach the peak and found life thriving in the heat of the volcano. They also discovered ice caves teeming with unique microorganisms. These extreme creatures are believed to be some of the most unusual in the world. Broken compasses. You know how compasses always point toward the magnetic north, right? But have you ever wondered what happens when you're down in Antarctica close to the South Pole? Well, because Earth's magnetic field curve around our planet, as you get closer to the poles, they start to move in a more straight line. As a result, compasses won't be accurate or might not function at all near the South Pole. Fortunately, explorers know the deal and take extra safety steps to make sure they don't get lost. However, some experts claim that the broken compasses are a conspiracy plan to keep people from going to certain parts of the continent. If it's true, then we can just guess how precious the secret is. Ancient rainforests. Greenery amidst ice should be surprising, right? Yes, this is what we are expecting. However, such rainforest doesn't exist in Antarctica. But fossilized leaves and wood are evidence of rainforests in Antarctica. Besides, traces of tropical trees were found in Antarctica. What does that imply? This finding further backs the theory of the existence of ancient civilizations on this frozen continent. That's not all. Here, scientists discovered many fossils of Cretaceous-era sea creatures, birds, and dinosaurs. The list also has the fossilized forewings of a beetle species that existed between 14 and 20 million years ago. All these findings created much more controversy about Antarctica's past. So, what was Antarctica? The question remains. And with that, we conclude our video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. See you in the next one.